why do some people, or actually in my case I'm seeing a lot of people, why do they go ahead of the Imam when they're praying behind the Imam? Is there a reason why people do that? Anybody? It's not rocket science, I'm just trying to see. Do you understand the question? How come people they go ahead of the Imam when they're praying behind the Imam? Let's say the Imam is going to ruku', and even before the Imam finished Allahu Akbar, the person goes before the Imam beginning to reaches ruku' or sajda. Let's say he says Sami Allahu Hamida, now he's going to go to sajda, right? So he said Allah, he's even reached the end, and the person rushes and goes ahead of the Imam. Why do you think some people do that? Is he hungry, or is the Imam praying too slow?
Maybe Imam is slow.
Okay, I mean there's no answer to that. I just wanted to see. But in any case, if you try to go and finish before the Imam, there's no way you can finish the salah before the Imam. It's not gonna happen. At the end of the day, the story is you cannot beat the Imam, right? So I will tell you what our Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us. What was narrated, what was collected in Sahih Bukhari Muslim, where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, أما يخشى أحدكم إذا رفع رأسه قبل الإمام. Is he the one who raises his head before the Imam? Any ruku, sajda or ruku', anything in salah. Is he the one who raises his head before the Imam? Does he not fear أن يجعل الله رأسه رأس حمار أو يجعل الله صورته صورة حمار? Just hear this carefully and I will explain this hadith. Does he not fear if he raises his head before the Imam that Allah might transform his head into a donkey? Or Allah might make his figure like the figure of donkey. So what does this mean? This is a scary hadith. So there are two groups over here. One group of scholars, like Allama Aini, he mentions what was recorded in Umdatul Qari, it's a book, where he, according to him and some scholars, it's literal transformation of donkey, that Allah might make him a donkey in the Day of Judgment. Or according to him, there were reports that people in the grave, when people dug back the grave again, because there are some places where there are less space of grave, right? So they dug, they dig up the bones to put, another dead body years later, and there were reports, faces like donkeys. So one group says that this is a literal definition, that Allah might make him like a donkey, his face. Another, subhanAllah, this is extremely severe, so I want you to pay close attention to this. And the second group, like Imam Nasafi and others, they say that this is a figurative sense, meaning that he might become lousy, lazy, slow in understanding in his life. And that's why many scholars, they said, if you want to know a person, how he is in his dealings, if he is lazy or if he's lousy, check his salah. And his salah will tell you if he's lousy or what, if whoever prays behind the Imam. So the second group said that he might be slow in understanding, becoming lazy and lousy like donkeys, because that's the example that the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam is trying to give. But at the end of the day, the understanding of this hadith is that your salah becomes void, either disliked. One group says disliked, but most of them says it becomes void completely, batil. So you have to repeat the salah again. And this is something extremely severe. We need to make sure, because just imagine we're going ahead of the Imam and our salah is void. And the reason why Rasulullah gave this strong message is because he's trying to teach us discipline. And Imam Nawawi and other scholars, they said, to back up this hadith, they said, وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ وَأُولِي الْأَمْرِ مِنْهُمْ. That those of you who believe, obey Allah, right, and obey the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and follow the Imam, the leader, the righteous leader. So in this case, the Imam, he's teaching us discipline. If you cannot even follow the Imam in Salah, then when it comes to other things like any righteous leader, the leader of the masjid or any leader anywhere, any Amir, then we cannot even follow that. So the basic starts from where? The salah. So we follow the Imam in salah. And at the end of the day, as I said, you cannot finish before the Imam anyways, right? Unless you quickly pray and leave in between the salah. I mean, I'm pretty sure none of us will do that. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rasulullah is trying to teach us discipline. And that starts in salah. So we want to make sure that inshallah we pay close attention to this, so that inshallah we follow the Imam. And how is this? How should we do it? When the Imam finishes, let's say Allahu Akbar, Sami Allahu Hamdah, when he finishes the whole thing, then you do the action, right? And there's another group which is completely opposite as well. They fall back behind the Imam as well. So what I mean by this? Imam is in ruku', he gets up, and mashallah, the person is still in ruku'. He wants to make his one dua. And then the Imam reaches sajda, and he's still mashallah in ruku'. So he fell back to rukun, right? So same thing, the person comes out of the salah, and in that case, he can break the salah and rejoin the Imam wherever he is at. So we don't want to be in either extreme, but the first one is more severe. We don't want to get ahead of the Imam, otherwise Allah Ta'ala, astaghfirullah, might make us like either donkey or make us as a figurative sense like donkeys. May Allah Ta'ala save us, inshallah.